Well, alrighty then. Thanks everybody for clicking in tonight. Daniel Bixler is back a second time. He was here a couple months ago. A lot of stuff has happened since then. He has 2 new releases that are up and doing well. He's got 2 or 3 more in the pipeline right now. And I am so happy to have Daniel back for a second round. And Dan, this is your show.
Thanks for having me again, Fletch. And I'm riding along next to a sheepdog running with the wind. No chaos, no doubts on her back. She's just headed somewhere she ain't never been. And 30 miles down the road, she'll come strolling into town. And everyone knows her name, everyone wants the same, the chance to love her straight. And they say, hey girl, where you going? How'd you like to stay? Oh, I know you don't like to hang around, but everyone could use just a little company. And on my Friday night, I am visited by a wisp with eyes like the valiant sea and safe harbor lips. She says, I know your type, rolls in with the wind and leaves with the sunrise. Flakes like the mountain snow, gone by tomorrow. But what are you doing tonight? She says, hey boy, where you going? How'd you like to stay? Oh, I know you don't like to hang around, but everyone could use just a little company. She says, hey boy, where you going? How'd you like to stay? Oh, I know you don't like to hang around, but everyone could use just a little company. Just a little company. Now, all right, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's great to be back here at the bunker. It seems, well, it's only been a short 2 months, but it seems like it's been almost a whole lifetime since then. As Fletch was mentioning just earlier, there's just a lot that's been going on. I've been working a lot with Third Fire Records, so shout out to Joan Velez and Third Fire for helping me out here. We've got 2 songs currently released. The first one is Little Drifter, that released back in June. The most recent one, Neon Star, which is what you just heard coming into this whole session, That released just at the start of this month. So check them out. They're out on Spotify. Both have music videos as well. So if you take a look, I believe my YouTube page is linked in the description below. So take a look at those. I hope you enjoy them. And then we'll just get moving right along with this next one, which is a little bit more mellow of a tune that I wrote a couple months back. And I hope you enjoy it. This is called Stumble Home to You. No answers, only questions. For these bottles drifting at sea, carried in by the night's neon tide, beached on a bar stool till the morning light. But when the last call comes to set us free, we all disappear into our worst memory. See, I've been stumbling through this ocean of my life. No anchors, no guides. Yes, I've been stumbling through, and I wish I could stumble home to you. You were so good, I was alright. I'd sweep you up in my arms. We're helpless romantics, blinded by our charms, perfect actors to play their perfect parts. And when the whiskey brings you back to me, I will disappear into my favorite memory. See, I've been stumbling through this ocean of my life. No anchor, no guide. I've been stumbling through, but I wish I could stumble home to you. We don't know what we have till it's gone, and try to get it back our whole life long. See, I've been stumbling through this ocean of my life. No anchor, but I wish I could. Wish I could. I wish I could stumble home to you. All right, let's take a look. Let's see who's been tuning in here.
Brian saw we were unplugged.
Hello, Ryan. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mom, Sky, Darwin, Drew, Joanne. Great to see y'all. Thanks for tuning in here. So we're just going to keep on rolling here. This next one's something a little bit more upbeat. But also it's got a little bit of a sadness. Growing up in my high school, unfortunately, there was just a lot of suicides that happened in my 4-year tenure that I was there. And so that's kind of where the idea behind this song came from is, you know, once someone, especially when you're that young, especially if you're close to somebody. There was one guy that was on the same sports team that I was, and then all of a sudden he was just gone. And sometimes you're just left with this question of, was there something that I could have done, or was, you know, a sign that I should have seen or should have looked for, and I just didn't notice it. And so that's at least the emotion where this song came from. This song is called Smile, and I hope you enjoy it. Never anything he said, but everything else I missed. And all the doctors say it does no good to reminisce. Angel of my doubt, I still don't understand how my baby smiles. Haven't read a book in years for fear of what's between the lines. These hidden meanings I can't see, messages I can't define. Angel of my mind, oh, I wonder every time my baby smiles. She didn't know how to say say. All right. So next I'll do an acoustic version of the newest song that I had just released, Neon Star. Again, you can find that on Spotify. And again, thank you so much, Jawan and Third Fire Records, and everybody who has been a part of it. It was an amazing experience to record it, and it's great to see the final product finally out there. And I recently went out and I actually shot a music video for it, all DIY on just a phone camera. I went into Chicago. And funny story enough, at least the idea behind the song is somebody who's essentially just grappling with the gap that seems to happen a lot between expectation of where you're supposed to be and reality. In particular, in regards to show business or the entertainment industry, anything like that. And so at first, when I was going to shoot this video, the idea was, all right, I'll go into the Chicago, which has all of these great music venues and all of these great theaters. And I was just going to essentially get video of all of these signs, all of the neon signs lit up, and just kind of create almost a collage, a montage, and even just like a love letter to the city of Chicago, because I do love that city so much. It's one of my favorite in the world. But when I got there, this was just at the start of July, because all the venues are closed down with everything that's going on in the world right now, none of the signs were lit up. And so at first I was disappointed. I was like, oh man, there goes my whole idea. Now what do I do? But funny enough, and it clicked, maybe this is actually a better story. Go and video all of these signs off. And kind of have that be the story that's going on in the video, this idea that somebody goes into the city with these expectations to see all of these great, these historic and these iconic music venues, and they're just shut down and they're boarded up, and who knows if or when some of them will even open up again. I know there's a few of them that I'm really, really hoping do open up sometime soon, or at least get the opportunity to. So anyways, take a look at that. Again, link for my YouTube channel is below. You can go take a look at that. But in the meantime, here's an acoustic version of Neon Star, and I hope you enjoy it. Stares her thoughts down like a loaded gun, looks down the rabbit hole and runs into the dark. She never gets too far. The bills upon her counter scream their silent, drowning agony. She gives a sigh, then she cries. Oh, where is my pretty life? The one I dreamt of every night, from silver screens, magazines. Oh, where is my pretty life? The one I dreamt of every night, beauty queen, you fragile thing, complicated dreamer, throwing ups up at your meter when you're out in your high heels. You're gonna cry as you're lost within your thunder, coming up now, going under. You've gone out so far, guided by the neon star. a second job. The last greyhound is taking off for the night to a better life, and bathed within its taillight, she remembers a better time when she was young. Take on anyone, but now where is my pretty life? One I dreamt of every night, on silver screens, magazines. Oh, where is my pretty life? One I dreamt of every night, beauty queen, you fragile thing. Complicated dreamer, growing up, some bet you'll meet her when you're out in your high heels. You're gonna cry as you're lost within your thunder, coming up now, going under. You've gone out so far, guided by the neon star. Up that you'll meet her out beneath the city lights. Complicated dreamer, growing up, some bet you'll meet her when you're out in your high heels. You're gonna cry as you're lost within your thunder, coming up now, going under. You've gone out so far, guided by the neon star. Guided by the neon star. Guided by a neon star. All right, let's take a look quick and check in on everybody that's tuning in. Ooh, I see we've got hard-hitting questions coming up. Ah, Ben Valesco. Thanks much for tuning in tonight. Let's see here. The difficult questions Ryan Caldwell is not afraid to ask. The answer, yes, I am in fact wearing socks. That may be a disappointing fact for you all, but I in fact am wearing socks. They're actually blue and multicolor patterned. So hope that answers that burning question that you had there, Ryan. All right. So this next song that I've got here, this is one that we're actually in the process of tracking here in the bunker. And I'm excited to be able to get this one out and get this one released. What seems like a lifetime ago, a lot of what I was doing was very folk musician based. And this kind of was written at the tail end of when I was really focused on being, a folk musician and finger picking and all of that. And essentially the idea behind the song was just, the people that I was living with, and just when I looked around into the world, I just felt a little bit, like it didn't belong, and that everything had changed so much from what I had expected, or at least what I believed the world was. Like, a whole worldview had just kind of shifted cataclysmically. And yeah, this is kind of what came out of that, is just that idea of I'd look in the mirror and just wonder, who was it that was looking back at me? And I'd look into the eyes of even other people that I thought I had known for my entire life, or what was almost my entire life, and I just didn't recognize them anymore. So this song is called Stranger, and I hope you enjoy it. There's a stranger in my house, and he looks a lot like me, but he just sits up in his bedroom, cloaked in grief and apathy. The TV, it speaks for him through his ears and out his mouth. There's nothing like conviction. His words, they just fall out. That's just how I feel these days. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel these days. There's a stranger in my house, and he looks a lot like you, except for the things he says and the wicked things he does. And the neighbors, they've grown worried from all the shouting that they hear. And there's blood upon the curtains, such a pretty shade of fear. That's just how I feel these days. That's just how I feel. See, that's just how I feel these days. There's a stranger in my house, and he looks a lot like us, but he's saying we should trust him. But we've been fooled more than once, and these days I've grown so tired. I just want some other shore, away from every stranger that I thought I knew before. But that's just how I feel these days. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel these days. Thank you. And thank you, Fletch, for helping to record this one. It's going to be fun to see it all set and ready to go.
Blue Rocco likes it.
Let's take a look at what everyone's saying here. Sky, glad that you like the song. Ryan, I'm not sure why my socks are getting revenge, but hopefully it's something that's going to happen after I take them off, because that would be very uncomfortable right now and might interfere with this. All right, so I got two more for y'all, and this next one is going to be a world debut, actually. We're going to be the first time performing this song out pretty much anywhere. And I guess weirdly enough, the song came, I just woke up. I had a dream, and in the dream, at some point I remember the phrase, fake it till you make it came up. And when I woke up, all of a sudden this chorus was just in my head. And unfortunately, it was an incredibly busy day. I had stuff to do. I had to bounce around all over the place, and it was just a struggle all day. Remember the chorus. Remember how this goes. Remember how this goes. I'm sure a lot of us can relate. There's times where you tell yourself, oh yeah, I'll be able to remember this. And then, a couple hours later, it's just gone. I know any songwriter out there in the audience right now can definitely relate to that. You're maybe half awake, you're falling asleep, and you think, oh, that's a great idea for a song. You run it through a couple times in your head, and you think, I'll remember that tomorrow when I wake up. And lo and behold, you never do. And even worse, you never learn that I should just get up out of bed and just write this down. It's always this mistake that we always seem to make. So this song is called Everything You Want It to Be. She is waiting on cigarettes and a drink, contemplates a high dive from her balcony. Her doctor said deep breaths, think about it twice. She puts back on her shoes, walks on inside. What a beautiful party, what a beautiful life. 'Cause everything's nice, everything's sweet, everything's just the way you want it to be. It's alright, honey, it's fine. Say it enough and maybe you'll mean it next time. The compliments they're taking, always in stride. Smile wider so they see there's nothing to hide. And he will make it here, but be late again. Perfumed by the scent of someone else's skin. What a beautiful evening, what a beautiful life. And everything's nice, everything's sweet, everything's just the way you want it to be. It's alright, honey, it's fine. Say it enough and maybe you'll mean it next time. Everything's nice, everything's sweet, everything's just the way you want it to be. It's alright, honey, it's fine. Say it enough and maybe you'll mean it next time. everything's nice, everything's sweet, everything's just the way you want it to be. All right, let's check in one more time here. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in this evening. Thank you so much to Fletch and the Bunker for hosting this and providing one of the best music venues that we have through everything that's going on and keeping music alive at a time when we all really, really need this for our souls. So thank you, Fletch.
My pleasure, man. It's all good.
Keep tuning in, everybody. They do this every week, and there's some absolutely amazing artists that come through here that you would not have heard of otherwise. Let's see. I see my parents' dog is watching intently. So, hello, Rafter. Funny enough, he was named after an old band that I used to be in. Dan, thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure if we've had the pleasure to meet, but I hear you'll be coming up here to the Bunker sometime soon. I will have to tune in to see you there. So here's the last song I've got for y'all this evening. This is one that I have found an affinity for ending sets, ending nights with this tune. To me, I just feel like it's a good goodbye song. And the idea behind it is somebody who's essentially reached what they feel like is a dead end in their life. Where they're at, they've exhausted all options. There's nothing else to do when they need a new start. So they're going to skip town, and they're leaving a voicemail on a family member's answering machine, essentially just explaining the whole thing and what's going on. So this song is called Goodbye, St. Louis, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you all for tuning in. So brother, don't worry, for I will be fine. I'm headed to New Orleans tonight. I'm a friend in the kitchen that I have been missing. He's a job for me when I arrive. Nothing's like when we were kids. Things here just ain't the same. So I guess I'm the one statistics warned of, the brother that just couldn't keep pace. So now it's straight down the river I drive. It's one night next time I arrive. I'll have good news the next time I arrive. Tell Mary I'm sorry if you bump into her. She deserved so much more than I gave. There was a sadness in me I tried to sterilize with drinks, and I would just drown in my grief. And it was easy to empty this house, but I suppose it's always felt hollow. But it's getting late, I should be on my way. I'll try to call you again tomorrow. So now it's straight down the river I drive. It's one night on to new life, and maybe this time I'll get it right and have good news the next time I write. I'll have good news the next time I write. So my guitar, a bag, and cigarettes, and so many miles for memories and regrets. They don't fade away, just get smaller each day. But I've got a new start, I guess. So goodbye, St. Louis. Be